Is classic SMG4 better than modern SMG4? Now, this is a tough decision, mostly. A tough decision. Okay, so let me explain. So, I know SMG4 has gone really different nowadays, especially, well, it gone really different. Really different. To this day. It's also like to this day. To this day. But you know what, folks? Let me explain. I really I really love. Sorry, I can't speak right. I really love the old classic SMG4. The classic SMG4 has been like one of my favorites back then, and I gotta say, I really miss that era. I really do. I mean, it's so much memories from like Retard 64. If Mario was in, oh, it's Popplefield who let the chomp out and that and stuff like that. Yeah, I really miss those kind of videos. They were so hilarious. Now, for Model SMG4, let me explain about that one as well. I do really enjoy the Model SMG4 mostly. Like, I still do to this day. Like, you guys have been seeing my reactions every Saturday to them, and I still do enjoy them to this day. Of course, because I love SMG4. You guys have already known about this a long time ago. And I love SMG4. Mostly, as always, you guys have been seeing my reactions to them as always. But yeah, my SMG4 reactions nowadays are just hit and miss mostly. Just to keep in mind. I know it's not the best, but I ain't gonna explain why, but you get the point. But anyways, we're gonna be watching is classic SMG4 better than modern SMG4. So, by MacDual, by the way. I always love the old and new SMG4, so keep that in mind, by the way. I still do enjoy the characters, I do enjoy the Wolfies. Well, most of them. I do enjoy the SMG4 movies mostly. Too bad that Guns and Puzzles got a cliffhanger. I am not really surprised. And I do enjoy some of the characters to this day. Sure, we don't really get to see many characters nowadays in SMG4, like SMG1 and 2, X in that film. Sometimes Melody now, because I don't know why they're not even using her that much. I mean, at least we get to see her in Warfare 2025, so that's good. But I'm talking about like from last year, a little bit from last year to a little bit of this year. But at least I will give this credit for Melody, by the way. At least they focus her in that one episode and let's make a deal, so that's good to know. And what else I need to say? What else? The characters themselves. Yeah, we all did mostly been seeing nowadays. We mostly been seeing Mario as always. We've been seeing Maggie, SMG3, Bob, and that type of shit mostly a lot of the time. But you know what? That's fine. I mean, I do like the characters to this day. I still love some of these characters to this day. There's a few SMG4 characters that I pretty don't like. I'm starting not to like Cringe now because, no offense to his Forzat though, but the character he's playing in that, yeah, gosh, he's getting annoying, y'all. Goodness gracious. Depresso, oh yeah, Depresso has been, oh shit. I don't know what to say about Depresso. Nobody doesn't really like Depresso nowadays, so it doesn't really matter mostly. But, it is what it is. Alright, so let's see what Macro has in store from the classic SMG4 better than modern SMG4. But remember, I always still love SMG4 to this day, no matter what, and I still do as always. Love the old SMG4, love the new SMG4, you get the rest. You see my reactions to them as always, you see the points, so yeah, play.
Over the years, we have seen SMG4 naturally develop from being a shit-posting machinist to a lore-dropping giant.
Yes.
So, was classic SMG4 better than the current SMG4 that we have today? Hello everybody, I'm
Both,
MACHROMA,
mostly.
an SMG4 enthusiast
I still
that
love
has
them
been
to this
watching
day.
since the early days when views like this
Ah, yes. SMG4 Club. Jesus.
Existed. If you know what video that is,
Yes.
comment it down below. I enjoy both sides of SMG4. The fun chaotic randomness that we got back in the day, and the amazing storytelling that we get now. But if you had to
Yes.
tell me which one I would prefer more, I'd have to side with the Retro Boys. Now, to answer to this response, why do I think classic SMG4 is better than modern SMG4? Well, to put it straight, there's 3 reasons which I explained in my last video, which I'll bring up here. The element of surprise, the quirkiness, and limit. With modern day SMG4, we are restricted by what the higher-ups think are suitable within a wide range of workers. You have to abide by a script, and sometimes you may be lucky to add a little bit of your own twist to it. But I don't work at SMG4, so I have no idea what you can and what you can't do. With classic SMG4, it was just Luke and eventually Kevin, but let's just focus on Luke for now. Luke would be able to do anything he wanted, especially when YouTube was a lot less restrictive of what could be said or shown. He didn't have to worry about
that's
sponsorships,
true,
partners, or anything of the sort. He could just come up with an idea, boil it down into bullet points, and let the creation run itself. Unlike modern day SMG4, where things are constantly being put side by side from the script and what is said to the visuals of what is presented. Now, I'm not flaming modern day SMG4. I love modern day SMG4. Without that, this channel wouldn't be here. And also, I love lore and story. Considering I have been watching SMG4 for over a decade,
that's why we are here to this day.
All the lore and experienced everything on first hand, waiting for that next episode to drop. The classic SMG4 just
every Saturday.
Good.
Except when they're on break at half of January, so keep in mind.
Just finishing primary school, SMG4
which that's going to be happening next 3 more months.
You watch that video and end up laughing hysterically.
When 2026 comes.
Each time from a scene like this.
Ah yes, the boat trip. Whoa! Boy! Oh man, dude.
To then this.
What's going on? Yes. Oh boy, something smells good. See, I really missed my chicken nuggets and you gotta sing along. I miss the old SMG4. That's the one I'm talking about right here. This is good times, y'all.
Hey, can I sing a song for you?
Love and let me go. Okie dokie.
Now, when this first came out, I was so happy, laughing and giggling. And
yes,
it now,
same.
Let's just put the right Blade Runner stuff on screen. Yeah. I miss those times. You can't
agree. I still do this to this day.
Going, so then we used
and you know what, guys? I'm gonna do some more SMG4 reaction rewatch some of these Sunday too. I did some of them.
Let's get to the bottom of this. Why did SMG4 go from being the machinist he once was to becoming a channel who tries their hardest to animate characters through Gary's mod out of all things, with a currently ongoing story saga that has been unfolding since March of 2023? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me tell you why. All of this classic SMG4 stuff was happening around the times when the internet itself was funny. Honestly, if you look into YouTube, TikTok, and other social platforms, they are infested with brain rot. The last up-to-date memes that I laugh at are the distorted memes / cut-offs that were pre-2022, I believe. And beyond that, the new era of memes do not make sense to me at all. So with classic SMG4, we had tons of viral audio clips that were memes and things that us, when we were younger, knew about and laughed with. Some of which can't be used now or have to be cut in certain words for reasons.
Yeah,
on top of this,
because of
was
YouTube.
One guy. SMG4 was getting bigger, and who better to bring on than your own brother? This is where the transition slowly occurs, although not apparent until 2018. Kevin worked alongside Luke with many videos, creating stronger scripts for the videos.
Yes.
Hell yeah, they were great. I've seen a few times across classic SMG4 fans that they say Kevin ruined the way SMG4 operate, and to that I just say no. It was YouTube itself that forced SMG4 to change tons of key points, which honestly sucks. At one point, swearing just a bit, even if it's audio clips of memes, would end up getting your video demonetized. And if that happened frequently, your entire channel would become demonetized. So you have to adapt. especially if this has become your job, which you depend and rely on heavily. And mentioning 2018, this was the first fully fledged story
Yes!
arc. Sure, Star had some
Waluigi arc.
but the Waluigi arc, this was SMG4's first proper moment for
Yes,
storytelling.
the very
And
first
ironic thing is,
SMG4 arc
even
in
Lucas
history.
themselves mentioned how the entire arc wasn't even planned, and it just happened. Partly why fans like stupid Waluigi likes their swap feet. Get it? 'Cause it's Waluigi.
Yeah.
Kill me. Now to go back to the famous 3 points, surprise, quirkiness, and limit. Within modern day SMG4, you don't get to see these anymore. That rhymes.
Yeah.
The majority of the surprises that we get are all thought out and scripted with plan to bring the surprise into play. Now this isn't bad, but for how SMG4 used to handle these things, the classic viewers would obviously just half a moment
Well,
like this.
that's
Now I get
YouTube for
excited.
you.
Way too excited. More
Yep.
stuff to me is like
Not
early
forget
energy
about
games
that
being
from
downloaded
Guns and
once.
Puzzles
I'm a
to
purist.
that.
Having story
Well,
elements
Sonic the
is
Cat was first
significant
before
for
them,
me
but
to
yeah.
look for and point out. Overall, it's up to you. This is just my take and opinion on what I prefer. If I stayed as my young self, I would enjoy every classic SMG4 episode with tears of joy.
And I
Nowadays,
still do to
though,
this day.
as with
I
everyone
do
else,
agree.
We are all grown up. Classic moments give you a laugh and a smile because it's something that happened. If SMG4 did continue the exact way from 2014 to 2016, would we really see a channel with 9 million subscribers? Would we really see a huge indie animation channel hosting huge shows like The Amazing Digital Circus? To understand the bigger picture, SMG4 had to change in ways that can provide stronger pillars to support itself. If the same concept and same idea was ran for over a decade with zero to little change, would we really still be laughing just the same? Or would we be getting
Sometimes,
better? There comes
yes.
a time where everything either ends, adapts, or changes entirely, and we are lucky that we got the best option. Sure, SMG4 as we know of today featured very little humor of what was represented in the past, but if it features great storytelling that can hopefully have good endings, then I'm fine with that. But please don't lose the core of what you were. An
Yeah.
SM64 ship hosting machinist. Shotcat has helped fund scenes of the SM64 scenes recently, which has managed to make some things feel fun again. But what do you guys think? Is classic SMG4 really better than modern SMG4 for you? Let me know in the comments.
As to this day, folks, I still love both. Yes, I still love both to this day. Of course, I do. I really do. I still love both of them to this day. Sure, I know like the modern SMG4 is really not the same with the old SMG4 anymore, which I understand, which yes, I do understand. Because most of it was censored because YouTube. And so they had to change everything up. Which I still do understand to this day. Which I still do. Sure, it may not be the same anymore that we used to got back then. Like, we used to have what we got. But you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. So I do give him that. And that's fine to this day. Sure, like I said before, it may not be the same. But you know what? It is the best for. It's always for the best. It's always for the best. Doot, doot, doot. It's always for the best. Yes. But however, I always love SMG4 no matter what to this day, and I still do to this day. So that's still good to know. That is still good to know. Alright everyone, so as much as I still love SMG4 to this day, I'm always around with it no matter what. To this day, I still watch SMG4. Ever since I've been watching SMG4 since like 2013 or something like that back then, I will still watch SMG4 no matter what. Gosh, it took me like 11, 12 years I've been watching this channel. Goodness gracious. Alright, that's all I'm going to say, folks. Now listen, tomorrow I'm going to go check if we're going to have that Waffy 2025 trailer tomorrow or not. And I'm going to check and see. if that doesn't really happen tomorrow, I'm gonna make a video about that, by the way. Tomorrow, if the trailer does not come out, and the trailer will be on Saturday, which is supposed to be on Wednesday. But you know what? I understand SMG4 and Glitch Productions always busy so many nowadays. I mean, Glitch Productions one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about Glitch Productions, by the way. Let's not forget about Glitch Productions, like the biggest company since, oh gosh, since Murder Drones and Digital Circus happened. Gosh, the freaking fandoms. Alright. But you know what? Ever since I still love Marijuana and Sunshine Paradise from that time, I still miss those shows, yes. But you know, time has to move on, you know. So that's another thing, and just in case how that goes, mostly it's just time has to go, folks. Time has to come. Whatever how long that would be, time will come. But anyways, Macro, thanks for the video. I do appreciate it. Now, I do apologize about what happened the past year, but you know, it is what it is, but thank you. Mostly thank you. Alright, folks, I see you guys in the next one. Well, I will see you all tomorrow, like tomorrow, hopefully. Listen, if Warfare 2025 trailer does not come out tomorrow, I will still make a video about it tomorrow about what's going to happen in that trailer. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen, but because I have to wait when the trailer comes. Seriously, I'm still waiting for the trailer to come, folks. Still waiting. Alright, folks, I see you all in the next one. As always, see you all tomorrow. Remember I said, if Warfare 2025 trailer does not come out tomorrow, I will still make a video about it tomorrow about what's going to happen, so keep that in mind. Alright, folks, I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, deuces.